Welcome back to another video. This one is on the balanced build. I already have a video on the max attack build as well as a max defense build, and this one is a balanced build, kind of a mix between both of those. These are the stats of the balanced build I'll be showing you in this video. Now, as you can see, most of the stats are at 4,400, like the HP and the crit, the evasion, and the haste. The armor is below 4,400 because of the build I have on, but I will show you the comparison if you want more armor than evasion. Then you have the attack, which is at a pretty decent, it is higher than the rest of them because of my weapon that I have. So let's check out what we have equipped. So for the weapon, you are running the Phoenix Blade of Nalgath, because honestly, there is no other level 38 weapon as good as this, and I don't have a video on how to get this just yet, but I will be working on it. Hopefully, it'll be out by the end of the week. For the armor, you are going with the Epic Moist t-shirt, and I already did show how to get this in my defense build video, so I'll put a link to that video in the top right corner. You can go and check that out. For the helm, I am going with this one right here. Now, this is where you have the difference. This is the one I'm using for the evasion. However, you could run this one right here. Now, you will be taking a hit by 100 in the evasion. However, you will be adding that to your armor. So let me just show you what that's going to look like if this was equipped instead of the other one. So as you can see, your armor is now over, well, it's now at 4,400, but your evasion is now just below 4,300. So if you're wanting more armor, you're going to be going with the Corrupted Fiend Helm, but if, like me, you prefer having more evasion, then you can go for this one right here. You do have another option, however, the Lotus Defender Raised Helm. Now, this increases your your health, but it reduces your attack, and it really increases your armor, but reduces your evasion, and the trade-off for me was not worth it, which is why I ended up going for this one for the balanced build. Next is your shoulders. You're going to be going for the Corrupted Fiend Pauldrons just because it's very well balanced. You'll also be going for the Corrupted Fiend Belt, again because of its balance. And you're also going for the Corrupted Fiend Spiked Mantle for the back piece, again because it's balanced. For the gloves, you're going with this one right here. Now, there was another option, which was this one right here. This gives you more haste and more attack, but it takes away from the crit. And after comparing the two, I felt that this was a better option for the balanced build. Last is the Fiend Hunter boots. This was the other option I ended up going with for the boots. Now let's go over how to get these items. So first is the Phoenix Blade of Nalgath. By now you probably already know how to get this, but as I mentioned earlier, I don't have a video on it yet, but I will be working on one. Hopefully have it out by the end of the week. The Epic Moist t-shirt, as I mentioned, I already do have a video on how to obtain this, so I'll put a link to that. It's already in the top right corner. You just gotta go and check that out. For the Lotus Defender helm, you're going to be heading to the House of Oddities, and then head out the door. Talk to Roland, and in the Defender crafting and Lotus Defender, you're going to be finding the Lotus Defender helm. And you will be needing the Elite Defender medal as well as the Defender medal, both of which you can obtain right here. If you have Elite Defender medals, you can convert them into this, or you can convert those into Elite Defenders. You can also do this if you get this, if you're a Guardian, or you can just run this challenge right here, or this siege right there, and you'll be getting all of the stuff right from there. The Corrupted Fiend Pauldrons. Now, there are several different Corrupted Fiend items you would be needing, and so to obtain those, you are going to be heading to the... Oh, sorry, actually, it's in the World Areas in Nalgath Saga in the Red Monastery. And you can talk to this thing right here, and wait, maybe you can't. Oh yeah, you can right there. It's in the Kragan Zul's thing, and you're going to be finding everything you need right in there. So you can just farm this and obtain the items right there. For the Fiend Hunter gloves, you're going to be heading to the Celadon Forest, and then you're going to be heading towards the village, but you're going to veer off before you get to the village because you got to head towards the pond. talk to Seraphis, and you're going to be running the Hydra challenge right in here, because this is where you can get the Warren Fiend Hunter gloves, which is what you need in order to get the Fiend gloves. Now, you need to be in a challenge in order to access the Fiendstress crafting. You have to be in any of the challenges in order to access this thing, and you'll be finding the Fiend Hunter gloves in the crafting area, but you will be needing this as well as some red Celadon dew, which is dropped by just about every single mob in Celadon Forest. The last item is the Fiend Hunter boots. You can also obtain the Warren Fiend stuff, because in here you'll be able to craft the Fiend Hunter boots as well, but you will be needing the Warren Fiend Hunter boots, which you can also find in this location, and of course you'll be needing the red Celadon dew. Now keep in mind, in this video I did not show any items that require any dailies, like if you have to run the daily boss, or if you have to do any dailies to obtain the items. I don't show those type of things just because of the amount of time it takes to farm. I'd also like to thank Kurtz for the information he provided, as I was able to use that to design this build. But that is it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and keep those swords swinging.